Here we go.
Reiju
Okay.
Marco.
Good luck, have fun. Seems like a standard version, this one.
Yes, I don't think there will be animals. Fire Fist, I haven't seen that card
Yeah, in a
in a
while.
while. I think the last time I played was in Utrecht, not last year, but the year before.
Yeah, long time ago.
In Zorro. Then it was good to pop a Rebecca and Sakazuki.
Yeah, I remember.
Good
The
old.
probably only time that the card was played, I guess. Maybe in RP Law it was played at some point,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
that popular. But it's a
Our-
really nice card, I think. Let's see. Now we got the new Reiju with more consistency, let's say, with the Sanjis.
yes.
Starting with the stage. Now it's quite statistically
hmm
easier, I would say.
And
Oh,
it will
we'll see.
get even more support, right? It will get
Yeah.
the Reiju, I think.
hmm Yeah. It will get a lot of really good cards next expansion. I don't know because I also saw the new leaders are quite uh, overpowered, so I don't know if it's gonna hold. But still, like I like the fact that they're still giving support to the deck in general.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I'm very curious to.
I'm a big fan myself, so keep printing. Okay, see, it's a very controlled list. He plays a lot of removals. I think because the thing is that I think this meta, a lot of people is thinking about their deck list, keeping in mind that Shanks is one of the best decks. So I guess that's the first question that pops into everyone's mind, like, do I win to Shanks?
Mhm.
And probably that's why this list exists. I will see how
Mm,
it goes. I don't know how good is it against Reiju because Reiju is quite an aggressive deck if he wants
Absolutely.
to.
Yeah.
So this build seems to be very slow. But yeah, let's see.
Yeah. With animals, Marco can go quite fast as well sometimes, but
Yeah, indeed. It's I think most people is thinking about that because Teach, of course, is a threat, and playing like a really aggressive list can give you that free matchup. And
mhm.
yeah, like you were saying before, like a lot of people is dropping Teach because most of the people is kind of countering it and is shifting from the best deck to like the most targeted one.
Absolutely. Although Teach remains Teach, that's like quite some game against. Like you don't lose against the random decks, I feel like, because of the
Mm-hmm.
nature of your deck and because of the Shiryu. You can have like crazy triggers as well, with like finger gun and so on. So the deck has a lot of tools, at least.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean it's still it's like one of those metas where the best deck is targeted, but then still you can top with it.
Yeah.
I saw Angelo, he topped in Munich top 4 with Teach, and he told me that he played like a lot of Toffees, Zoros that should technically beat you, but he still managed to win. So
Mhm.
I guess also the build depends. And I saw a lot of people running Shiryu now that it's pretty good
Yeah, the
in this
Shirius
aggro.
into Zoro, it's like super good, I think.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I don't know. I have a feeling that Shanks is a lot of dropping the 3 cost Sanji. Like not everyone is playing it,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah. We can see here the coach having like the nuts,
looks pretty
double
good.
porridge. Yeah, double porridge into. Yeah, he didn't pop the. I always forget the names. ECG is that one now? But yeah, he didn't pop it. Probably didn't have it, so he will wait. Or maybe he just wants to, because I see sometimes you can just attach one down, attack for 5, then pop it 7k to maximize the aggro. And especially against a leader that has 4 lives, I think is can be a good play. But here he will be punished probably, thanks to Gravity Blade. For sure, the HEG will go probably. He's probably thinking if he wants to get rid of the Black Maria here. Yeah, he does.
You think it's correct, the Black Maria? I feel like Reiju has their done anyway right now.
Yeah, yeah. I
They
mean,
might go -1, -2, but they will remain around that 7 done, I guess.
yeah, to be honest, if he wants to play the judge game, he can do it very well anyways. So yeah, probably I would have removed a bit of an aggro. I don't know. But still, I think it, like, if he wants to set up the judge, he can just go this turn with that ECG, nothing else. Next turn, you have 8 downs, and you go with the big play. Not the best matchup for a control list.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
I got destroyed by Reiju in the store regional and boom. Got like 3 times 7 cost on turn 4 or something. I was like, oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's one of the most explosive decks in my opinion.
If it goes off, it goes off very hard.
Yeah, it can punish you a lot if your hand is like mid, and he opens like standard with Ichiji, like Porsche Ichiji on turn 2/3, you just die. Like it's too aggressive.
Marco still has quite some life yet left, but no cards in hand.
Yeah, his problem here is that he doesn't really have any follow-up. Okay, that's something. Yeah. Easy.
But I do feel that sometimes people try to grind out Reiju because they are low in cards in hand, but I honestly feel that, well, they can draw like 3 cards in a turn. And
yeah, it's not feasible. I think it was pretty much something that I figured out when I was playing Reiju in the Moria meta. That Moria had to go face instead of trading the board, and there you could see like how extending the game is not worth against Reiju because he can just draw 3 cards every time.
I had to learn that the hard way.
Of course. Yeah. Also here we can see that in the end Black Maria wouldn't have done much anyways, while this Porsche is doing some work. It would have been a different situation, like if you would have had Black Maria instead of a Porsche, it would have been one extra card because you had one less attack, one less piece to remove. Here you could have gone something like Red Rock, Fire Fist or something. I'm not sure because here you really need to develop something, I think. Because otherwise you just run behind and you can just go judge, play judge, like win the game, basically.
Which is the new Moria.
Yes. He's the only one left of the broken 8 costs. Let's see.
It's kind of a better a better Moria if it goes off in the deck.
Yeah, I mean, you need to set it up.
Yeah, way more stats.
Yes. But I mean, the deck allows. It's not that difficult to set it up, to be honest. As a Reiju player, I can say, if you really want to play the judge game, you can really set it up in like, because at the beginning of the game you will set it up anyways without even paying attention.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the most difficult thing, especially now, is because a lot of people is running less Nijis, is to set up the full combo. But if you actually just want to play two guys, it's quite easy, I guess. Here is thinking about.
Will not use the red rock.
Yeah, it probably should have had leader effect first to see the option here.
Ooh,
Okay, that's
that
not bad.
clears a 7k. You can
It's better
clear
than red rock.
Yeah, you can clear some stuff, but you that's it.
Yeah, he can. Let's see. He can give -2 to Porsche. Clear the Ichiji with the Sequake. Develop a Marco. He has one blocker. Opponent has Porsche. That's it. That Porsche is really annoying. He should have removed that.
Yeah, instead of the Maria maybe, because the
Yeah.
Maria is also a 3k, and yeah, I guess if Reiju is getting out of Donna, I would say it won't swing. It's way too gusty to swing at you.
Indeed. Okay. I guess he has to Sequake anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He will.
Because like in this spot he would have had one extra card. And the board would have been Black Maria, that's it. Still okay, now he can go judge into like
if he has judge, it's gonna be a very tough game.
Yeah, you can
Like
search for it. Yeah, no judge.
Oh,
Yeah, there it is. I think he needed the small Reiju still. Yeah, full. Yeah, that's a game, I guess. You can also just... I don't know if he has the Niji in the trash. I didn't pay attention, but he might just bounce the Marco. Dude.
Well, if you see the deck in action, it's like super cool, right? It's just
yeah.
If you're playing against it, you're like, what's happening?
What is he saying? Like, this is not even Italian. I don't know what language is this.
Me neither.
It's the language of the coach.
Language of the coach.
He only speaks that language. I think he might also use judge effect in this part. I guess, unless like he doesn't care about the counter.
What? Bombardillo? Cocodrillo?
Yeah, it's a meme that is going viral in on like TikTok, I think. Like I follow on Instagram. I don't have TikTok, but I guess it's coming from there.
Me neither.
Everything you can find on Instagram now is like coming from TikTok, basically. So
yeah, probably.
But yeah, it's like it's an Italian meme that is going viral. I don't know why. Also abroad, like between Americans, but it doesn't make sense. It's just brain rot. I think now we will see the death rattle, if we want to. He's trying his best, but Judge is just too good.
Yep.
I guess it's game anyways. You can go 5, 5, 5. A lot of 5s. Yeah. He probably has another Ichiji anyway, so and even if he doesn't win the game now, like I think we're done. some crazy trigger like Exodia.
Mirror Force. Even that
I
wouldn't
don't
help.
even know. Even with Mirror Force, you would lose probably. Reiju again. Oh my god, this is bullying.
He wants to kill everything.
6. Ivankov. Not really the best.
That's
Yeah, GG.
GG's.
Yeah, everything. He also had EGG, like the nuts.
Yeah.
That's oh my god, mirror match. Is
Mirror
it really a
match.
mirror match though?
There's zero chance.
No, I don't think so.
There is zero chance.
Unless they leaked the secret list. I like Smoker a lot, but I don't feel. I never feel confident with the green color. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
And just, I don't know. Maybe I don't know how to play it. That's it. Starts with the Sanji search. This is a standard play for Smoker. They always have it. And then they would go like Smoker into Tashigi.
Yeah, they always have the Tashigi next to it somehow.
They always have it, like it's crazy. As a Duffy player, I always get mad. I'm like, now I'm gonna Jozu, I will win the game on the spot, and then they go Tashigi every time. So I
Double
think
smoke.
Feno doesn't know what he's gonna
Nope.
see.
Well,
until now, it's quite standard. So
yeah, until your 8-cost kid gets popped by the 2-cost fish.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Yeah, but actually, like if I would have like some minor tournaments, that list I will like. It's very fun to play. It's a really interesting build, and actually, I think you can also do well in big tournaments. It's just
With the fish build,
you need.
mean?
Yeah, you need. I think you just need like the courage to bring that deck to the tournament. It's like I always think about it on a lot of lists and like builds and deck lists and decks in general. Like a lot of people, they don't play it or like they're not playing at all because people is not like brave enough to play it. Like the other day, I played against Bello Betty. I think it's not a bad deck. Like, but all the good players are so focused on like the norm and like tier ones that they will never play that.
I think in OP11 a lot of people will start to respect it.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, I saw it topped some events in Japan, so might be finally the time after countless supports printed for the deck. Eventually, it is like Toffee. Like since OP01, they keep printing cards. At some point, it will be good.
Yeah. Well, we were even hyped when just Weavile was
Yeah, I remember.
printed.
I mean, it's a really good card.
Yeah. But then we didn't have Jinbei, didn't have Teach, didn't have Boa.
Mm-hmm.
That's also a scary thing for the upcoming starter decks. Like we might actually, well, a deck can go from tier okay to a tier 0 very fast.
Yeah, indeed. Sometimes you just need one card to break a deck. It's if I see like some decks like I don't know, like Bello Betty can be broken with one card. Yellow Kid as well. These decks, they're like really good decks. But then, like if you print even one slightly better card than the norm, then it gets broken. Like that. That's what happened with Doffy, basically.
Yep. Well,
I mean, they printed three broken cards at the same time. But okay, maybe I'm a bit biased by since it's my favorite deck. But
I do think that Yellow Kid can. Ooh, can he kill the smoker? He can kill the smoker, right?
Yeah, he can. I think you always do it here.
Yeah, you kill the green smoker.
Yeah. It's I think he was reading the card like he was like no way I just killed a smoker like that.
Oof, that was absolutely nuts.
Yeah, this might be like really game changing. Very unlucky, Mr. Nino. I will hear from him the whole night now because of this.
And is this a point that he will start pushing face? I think you always just start with a 2k onto the Rosinante.
Yeah, you have two
Just
on two, so you always start with this, I guess.
Mhm.
Okay, that's quite free. Um, I think you can decide here. Like 7 with smoker on lead is quite obvious at this point. You can always go like trade board, and then smoker is the only one that will go face. Also, 5 lead is fine here because you cannot take this damage. Oh, what is that?
Oh. We saw a fish.
He wants to set up the lethal. He doesn't care. He will stay open for the spell to just protect the aggro, I guess.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. He doesn't really care about the kid because he has already
The mole gun.
the spell. Yeah. So
This scarf was
it
really good
looks,
as well.
yeah, it looks quite good for Feno. I think the temple swing that he got from that trigger was like so insane that because he was like, I got rid of the major threat on the board. I managed to like remove the 7k as well, so no untap for Nino, and also he had the follow up with the Hody Jones broken card, by the way.
Absolutely. Maybe the best, one of the best green cards
I think
currently.
it's together with Kid probably the best card in green. At least the most versatile cards. You can always include them.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
always scared about the Hody. It's a really
Mhm.
scary card.
One of the only cards that counters a Gum Gum Giant.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like it doesn't have any downside. Like even taking a life, it sometimes it's even good. So
Mhm. Let's see. Ooh, the boy.
there it is. He's spoiling the the Jewish. So
We do have a mole gun if you want. That's Chaos
yeah,
1, but not sure
yeah.
if
You can
that's the.
KO. I don't know if it's worth it to be honest. You can always untap to.
It denies a free block from the Sanji potentially as well. That's also a thing, but.
Okay, this is pretty much the same. Um, yeah, that's for sure. He has also the Rush Zoro, so he might think about it.
Yeah, you can restand the Don as well. That's actually crazy.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe I would have waited for that. Why do you want to play the Rush before?
Fabian and chat Fino with the Hearthstone curve.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
I
he's thinking
guess.
about how to split because he has the spell for sure in this spot unless he's bluffing, but I don't think so. Nino
Mhm.
always has everything, so let's see what he does here. He will just counter like that.
can survive with a spell at least, but 0 cards in hand. Going for an 8/8. That last text in the chat, that's something for you that I won't even try to read. Wait. The spell is... Yeah, the spell should be able to counter it, right?
Sorry, I had some people storming my room.
No problem, no problem. Last message in the chat of Twitch,
Okay.
I don't understand. That's is something with Smoker, but... And Firenze I know as well.
Let's see.
But...
Yeah. I don't know. It's probably a nickname. It's like a famous like Italian serial killer,
Oh.
the monster of Florence, and it's probably the nickname for some card that I don't know, but some of the spicy list cards.
Fish cards.
The fishman. What is gonna do?
He blocked
Does he
this
have the
one.
spell? Is giving us this suspense. Yes, I don't know if he can lead on next turn. Probably he can try to. I think he's white doable, unless he triggers again. No, but still, like, yeah, he's reading his own card. Yeah, that's the card. Now maybe he doesn't have it and he just loses. He's probably thinking if he wants to try and trade the Sanji, but it doesn't make sense because he could just save it anyway. So you just go face and pray here. Right? He has it. Crazy. Is he gonna win the game now? So you can start with like smoker attack. Gonna do 7. He cannot block, so he will just H. That was good. 7 again. And then it's like mathematical.
Seems like he still got
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Even if he would have blocked this one with perfect hand, he would have. So I won't play it probably.
So the 2-cost Fishman, does he KO a he KOs a rested character, right?
I think so.
It's rested. So that's pretty good
Yep.
against Lim, where Lim says
the
everything
real
you
counter,
play.
yeah. Kami.
The
There it
true
is.
counter, and
Bro,
here it
Jimbe.
is. Kami.
He's playing banned cards. Jimbe was banned. Which Jimbe is that? I don't even know.
Starter deck 10.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that one.
This one, yeah.
I just wanted to say that has to be the 2K.
He also plays it. He doesn't care.
Um,
He's gonna take.
I know
probably.
it's a 2K and it does when attacking minus 2K, I think, onto a character.
-2, yeah, I think.
Yes,
Yeah, I think it's minus.
The boy Newgate.
The Newgate. Smoker. Of course, he has everything.
Yeah.
As usual. the Nino signature play.
Now a Tashigi or a Sanji.
Does he really need it?
Going
He's
for
going
the
for the trades. Yeah. 4-on-4. A bit of value here.
Yeah, Jimmy, pretty good.
Mihawk. Yeah. Now it's gonna go 6. Yeah. Okay. There is a free trade.
Have limbs in hand, so we can search our deck for stuff that we potentially need. So I honestly don't know what the apple is doing. It's looking for
Yeah, I have no idea.
It's drawing a card. I don't know. I'm gonna quick check.
Yeah.
Purple cards. Let's see.
I think in this spot, if he has the Hori, it's pretty good, I guess.
Look at the top 5 cards of your deck and reveal up to one smile type character with a cost of
Okay,
3 or
he's
less.
playing that. Yeah.
Oh,
He's
there.
playing that. That is plus 2k, I think.
Yeah.
That he can search. I don't know what else you have. Some smile film, something. Odyssey, smile, something. I don't know.
I honestly don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. If you have the Hori, you always play that in that spot. I think it's quite good here. But let's see what he has. Yeah, he goes for the Hori.
Pretty good
So
card.
yeah, he can resend 3. He can go 8-8-7. Not bad.
Yeah, he's going for board, and I guess
Yeah, I think it's the best choice here. Because I don't really know if he plays the kid, so like ignoring the board is not best, I guess. Now I really has to think because I don't think you can say both in this spot.
has quite some
If he
counter in
saves
hand.
here, probably okay. You let it die.
Let's let it die.
Yeah, he's gonna go 8. Yeah, of course. If you don't counter there, then yeah, makes sense. 7-on-5, probably. You can also go 5-on-5. Develop a blocker can be also an option.
Maybe he wants to go for the banish. Well, oh, that's already happened. A healthy hand for the smoker side.
He goes 5. He's gonna develop the Rosinante, I guess. Okay, he's gonna stay open. Yeah, it makes sense. You want to protect your board here. You are quite ahead. Not really any big guy to be played by Lim in this spot, so not looking great. Also, Nino still has like with that spell, you can basically counter the whole turn. You block 2 attacks for 1 card, and like his board is just.
That's pretty good, right?
Yeah, I hate that card. It's just too good.
It's a better how is it called, the purple card from Magalan? Right.
Yeah.
Actually, just better, right?
Yeah,
Hell's
it's
Judgment.
better. Yeah. Also, you have to remove downs for that one, I think. So
Yeah, -1.
yeah, it's also a downside, and you get like an extra -1 that is not really that relevant. Yeah.
I do like NL a lot as addition for the Lim. It's giving way more consistency. And like that kind of card, but even better is the Nami card that is coming for Marco. And I think that's when Marco is going to shine, because a lot of people are already playing it, testing it with animals, and so on and so on. But I think it will get a lot better once they have that Nami, so you can think like 3 turns ahead already and draw a card and have a blocker.
Yeah. I mean, the deck I think is quite consistent. It's just that it's very static deck.
Hmm?
So like every green deck is quite predictable.
Sadly, yes. You exactly know what
Okay,
your
let's.
opponent will do.
Yeah, like yeah, okay, you have 9 dons. This is like the worst case scenario. You can already expect.
Mhm.
Big threats are always the same cards. He's
Yes,
gonna
go
search.
for another NL. Have your the cards that you need.
I think is the best here, unless you need a blocker like the Doffy.
Do you? Well, a blocker is nice, but I don't think a blocker wins the game at this point. Sadly.
Yeah, indeed. Um, I'm not a Lin
Hmm.
expert to be honest, so
Well, me
but
neither.
yeah.
Me neither.
I mean, what can you actually do here? Because you can either go face here, try to set up a lethal for next turn. You play the Duffy, you restand,
Yeah, and try to
you
survive.
try to win later. Yeah, you never die here, but it's like if he stabilizes, then you always lose in this box. I guess you have to counter this. It depends what you want to do next turn, because here you can always play the spell counter, or you can hold it for next turn. But it
Mhm.
means that you will play with 2 less dons, basically.
Yeah. Well, you are already playing with 3 more done because of your leader
Yeah,
and
indeed,
smoker,
indeed.
so it's
Yeah. It depends if you want to follow up with another Hody Jones, then you always counter here, because then you will take the life. They will just
takes.
take, place the Mihawk, attack again. Yeah, this is of course a better play because then you force the card here. Because of course, in this spot, if Nino would have gone with the spell, then he would have played the Doffy probably. You can kind of set up a lethal here. You don't have the Mihawk anymore, but like still, you can top deck.
Yes.
No,
Needs to find some
but it's
good cards though. We didn't
yeah,
see a lot of fish this game.
yeah, no, yeah, just 2 fishes. Um,
Going for board.
gonna die. It's going for board. Yeah, yeah. As we said before, if we can stabilize, then
Hmm.
you have a Bam Backman here. You restand the dance.
He needs a like
Very
defensive tool or a blocker, or Lim will just split.
yeah,
But I guess he calculated that to be.
yeah. I mean, it's quite obvious, but um, you can go like 8 there. 8 on the Mihawk. Okay.
Oh,
Ah, yeah, I can see. He
he
wants to go 8
has.
there, then 7 face, so he doesn't give the extra card.
Yeah, and he will have an event open, I
Makes
guess.
sense. Yeah, that's the plan. Now he has to go on the Mihawk, I guess, with 7. That's the only play that you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna die. It's pretty much the same result, I guess.
And
This NL, not the best draw.
I,
What did you
what
want to
is the
see here?
best
Like
draw? Like Mihawk
Mihawk, I guess.
is. I guess yeah, Mihawk is
I don't
maybe.
know. I don't know what he's playing to be honest. So I mean, Mihawk it seems to be the best, but can it restand only characters or
uh,
leader as well?
I think only characters.
Because then it doesn't really do anything because you can just use the spell on the limb.
It resets a 5 cost or lower Odyssey.
Ah, yeah. Okay, then not the best.
Seems like he is going for the splits.
9. Yeah. I mean, there's no
no
other play, I
Nope.
guess. If you go board, it's the same principle, so
Yep, and if you
you
have
can
the
just
event,
counter.
you have to do it right now because of the restand, of course, as well.
Yeah, indeed. He has to do it now. And it's like perfect because it's like a +5 like total. It's -2 +3. So yeah, it's a perfect counter also in
Yep.
this spot. I think he's thinking if we can take the damage here and bait.
Ooh.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I guess he's going for it. 11 lead.
11.
Yeah, yes, he just wanted to bait. So I guess he
Yeah.
probably calculated that the Miok.
Seems like we are going for game
Because
now.
then yeah, now he has to go for game. So you always go like 7 here, 7 again, 8. You can do 7-9 or 7-10.
Mm-hmm. Only
There
2k
is the
counter
Miok.
in hand. Yeah.
9. Yeah, you just go 9 here. If you discard 3, you just win. It's GG. And the fish takes it all. 3-0.
Yes.
Best deck.
Fish 3-0.
He also plays Kid. Okay. Spoiler.
Yes. He plays a good deck with fish. That's
His child.
his child.
Ooh. Oh my god, this list is spicy as well.
Yeah. Like, this is a random booster that you opened.
Today, I was talking to a friend of mine that is gonna play in London, and he was like, "I'm gonna play Lim," and then he sent me a picture of his hand that he just opened, and I was like, "Are you playing sealed or?" Like, I don't even know the effects. I should read the cards. No Sanji,
Okay.
no Searcher. The Brick. Oh my god.
He can't abuse his
Verona. Oh my god.
-2.
Oh no. Best card.
Broken.
Smoker-Tcg. He's gonna counter. Smoker.
You have this, but we have
Untap.
a no Tashigi,
Sanji.
so that's the easiest Sanji of his life.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That is pretty good.
I'm pretty hyped for starter deck 14. It's gaining
Yeah.
in EB. It's getting the Sengoku, and it also gets in OP11. It gets Garp. So high
I think he will
hopes.
just keep getting supports. It's so generic that every like black card can support the deck.
Yeah. Yo, Eddie, thanks for the sub.
Almost our second baby chin monster.
The Hody Jones. What do you think about not swinging with the Perona here? Like,
Ooh,
you might expect the Hody Jones in that spot. Yeah, he didn't swing with the Perona.
Ooh.
So I don't know. I kind of expect Hody anyways. It's like the best play in that spot, and it's Nino that he always has the best play in hand.
He always has it.
Yes, that's how you should think when you play against him. Like, what's the best play here? And like he has it, so you just play around that.
Seven. He's putting a lot of pressure, but I guess if it gets countered, he may play out just a Robin.
I think you always save in the spot, unless you really want to dig for a card. It makes sense. You might just go kid.
We are still very healthy.
Yeah. He hard countered early game, so yeah. He goes again for the Hori.
It's going to 0. That's scary.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's gonna trade both. It depends what you want to do here, really. You can. I think he just wants to develop a Rocinante and stay open for the spell, I guess. Or you can just stay for open and yeah, you're quite big.
Text to
He's
Robin.
gonna save. He goes 5.
I guess with that Brook in hands, Nami draws you a card. Ooh. Well, you need to.
Why didn't?
Oh yeah, you can play it. You can double. Wait. It feels weird to clear a Hody if you can.
Yeah.
Going
So yeah, that's basically the same as the Rocinante. He still has the spell, so it's not really game. He's Nino, we can expect anything. But yeah, it's not a pleasant spot for Nino. He will have to use a lot of resources here. He goes 11. He wants to play around the spell. Let's see what he does. He's gonna play the spell. +2, I guess. Then it's like 8. It's 7, actually. Yeah. He has the counter.
That's the counter.
Still not a
third Hody?
pleasant spot. Might be. Kami? Oh my god. Hammond. Okay, he's a blocker. He's he does something. Yeah, the Brook is quite annoying here.
Yes, and especially there is a second Robin that so he can actually deal with almost everything. Well, I think maybe
it's quite expensive though.
Yeah.
Do you really care about countering here?
I feel
like you always.
I think you have to take because you have to win next turn.
Yeah, you have to win next turn anyway, so I don't know. At least you can maximize the chances of getting like a cost reduction that is cheap as well. I don't really like. Okay, that's even better. Here's the kid.
Can we deal with it?
The kid is.
We can't currently.
Yeah, you had to. What do you do here? You can Shirahoshi
minus. Yeah, Shirahoshi.
10 on that one.
Yeah.
It's not the best. You can Shirahoshi Brook. He's 10 on kid, and you pray that he doesn't have the spell.
Yeah.
He always has it. He's Nino.
Yeah, I feel like what some people sometimes do too much is like faking that they have a card in hand, but there are points that you just don't do it, right? And I don't think he will trick at this point. Nami doesn't draw a card. It's your only way, I guess, or only play. Double Hody.
I don't think you have any other play, to be honest. So that's If he doesn't have, if he counters here,
Ooh.
oh, maybe he has a +1 double brick. Oh my god! Oh my
Holy
god!
shit!
That's crazy.
Actually got it. Holy shit!
Yeah,
They already
okay,
started.
they already started. Okay, so getting there. Your theory. No 7 cost. The Sanji really gives a lot of consistency to the deck. Yeah, I think you can always you always save early game your lives. What is that? Okay, I guess you go 5, 7. Yeah, I think it's the play.
Want to go? Oh, that's
Roberto told me that we had to silence him some way. He can hear us.
oh, yes.
No,
It went
I mean
off.
we're just commenting his hand, so
Yeah.
not really. Yeah, he was hearing our voices.
Okay. It's fixed.
In
It's fixed.
Italian, Ruben, you had to learn Italian, I think, at this point.
At this point, also watching the stream and the chat, I really think I have to learn Italian.
Yeah, you have a big Italian community following you.
Or following you.
Oh, I already know. I saw the caster list that you have is like full of Italians. You are a big. You will get the citizenship soon.
Nice. Well, it's better weather than in Belgium, at least. That's
Not these days.
Oh,
These days,
okay.
it's quite the opposite.
This Saturday in Belgium, 24 degrees, and we are going to London.
Of course.
Ooh, what's that?
Oh,
Black.
that would have been a good trigger. Maybe too fast in clicking here. He's regretting that, I think.
Would have bottomed
He's
the
probably
forecast?
He's probably swearing now. He could have removed the but actually I don't know, because you can also remove the Sanji. I don't know if he wanted to just keep it or it was a mistake. I will ask later. You just keep going face.
Very aggressive.
You don't care.
Does he have a second forecast?
He does. I think he wants to keep it for the board later. Oh, you can go chopper here. It's really nice. Yeah, that's
I feel
probably
like
better.
the small blockers are really underestimated in the current meta.
Yeah,
like they're so hard to deal with.
Yeah. Not everyone has resources to deal with small guys, and it's the same principle why Teach, for example, is so strong. The Duffy Teach, because like you just develop it start of the game, and then it just stays there, cheats 2 downs per turn.
Yeah.
And it's the same principle for the blockers, basically. Nobody wants to use a removal on those.
Oop.
You don't want to play Ben Beckman on Chopper.
No. Well, before we had like Nico Robin that can deal with a lot of blockers, but now they are also all 2Ks as well.
Yeah. The power creep is real.
Absolutely.
So, what can I do here?
Yes, 2 blockers, that's quite heavy. The Nico Robin addition in the deck is also like quite good. And for some reason, I like the Nico Robin more than the Nami forecast. Although Nami, of course, at 8 don't draw 2, trash 1. That sounds really good. But when I play Purple Luffy, I do have the feeling I don't have time for that. We can bounce
you can also just destroy
or KO it. Yeah. KO
you can KO the Robin.
We gonna Gamma Knife.
Yeah. Do you?
Should we bounce first, or maybe he
I
wants to play the
think he's thinking if he wants to. Yeah, I think he wants to do that so he can get rid of another blocker. I mean, a better blocker, basically. Yeah. You go for that. You trade. You can go giant here, but still, like, second attack, you will have to discard twice. I think if this Luffy dies, it's not looking great for the purple Luffy.
Nope, but protecting
yeah,
it is super expensive.
I mean,
Yes.
it's 2 cards.
Yes, but
It depends what your follow-up is, to be honest, because you always recover 1 card with the Sanji.
yeah.
So
but
yeah.
two more hits coming, of course. Leader and the 7k, so... Well, the 7k you block, probably.
Yeah, the 7k you block. If you go giant, you don't lose cards. You just lose downs. And then if he goes 5k again, you can just discard twice. You go... Okay,
Going
he
to
starts
giant.
with that. Then it will go 5 again. Then you have to discard here if you really want to save it, I guess.
Let's see if he did have the 2ks or he drew it.
He has it. He's thinking what to discard. Okay.
And then
he's
this
gonna
is
block.
a block.
Yeah.
Are trashing the small one.
He wants to set up a judge, I think.
He didn't see one yet, so it's very possible, of course.
Not the best. Not having the +2 here is terrible.
Yeah.
He's thinking about discarding 2. You might have to in this spot. I'm not sure, to be honest. It depends what he wants to do. Oh, that's pretty bad. He can go 3, 6, 8 dawns. It's gonna go 5 again. It's gonna discard for sure. Then he goes... it depends what he wants to do here. Okay, that's pretty good.
Or a rush.
He just goes face. He doesn't care. That's the same principle that we were saying before. You just go face against Reiju. You just want to rush to the end. If you drag the game for too long, you will lose to Judge.
Yep, Judge is way too much value.
Yeah, he draws a lot. You remove one piece, you trade the other one. Very unlucky with the draws for the counters here. He has to go little in this spot, but the giant is probably there. So, not the best situation. How do you split here? Like, you go 5. You can go 5, 5, 7, 7, 7.
Yeah, that's
it's
an option. Depending on how he will take.
Yeah, it really depends, because if you want to try to get the giant as soon as possible, that's the only way. And sometimes with this 5, okay, he's gonna take. You go 5 again. You can go 7 here, I think, also. It's not bad. You can just go 7, because yeah, even if it takes this one, then you can go... How much is this? 14, and then you can go giant. Okay, it's gonna giant now. Discards unknown counter. Is it better 7-9 or just... What is he gonna do? He wants to go... he doesn't have less downs. Oh my god, the misplay.
No.
Oh, he's gonna go mad. He's gonna go mad. Crazy. The giant counter that played around everything.
Yeah, the giant
that's
countered.
Crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I didn't see it myself. Well, I didn't see it. I would have misplayed that as well.
He
oh my god, also his hand was trash.
Well, he drew a 2k and he had a giant.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, he didn't have done anymore for another giant.
Yeah, he could have gone 7 leader.
7-9?
7. No, it's like 7, 8. He had 8 downs. Yeah, no, I mean without the red. Like if he would have assigned the dons.
Oh shit.
Yeah, not even Luffy realized. Nino is asking about the die roll. Is it random?
It's random. It's random. Yes.
And of course, it's with him.
Beat about our top cut.
You know what's funny? If I saw this hand out of context, I would really say, "What is the third card doing there?"
It's a pre-release.
Yeah. He was missing one card, so he picked some from the bulk. Okay, so what do we do here? We just play Sanji, right?
Yeah, not the best card
Chopper.
for Nino. Yeah, I think that's the only play, unless you want to develop TCG already. I don't know, to be honest.
I don't think the one cost matters anymore.
I mean,
as
it's
much.
gonna block anyways.
Yeah, I agree.
Doesn't really matter. I think he's wrong at that because he was like, maybe he gets scared and he's just gonna let it die. While if you go face, you always block. It was kind of a
I was
mind
thinking more. If he thought the one drop was relevant, he could go 2-drop blocker +7. But I think the chopper is better here.
Yeah, you want the chopper here. It's
Okay.
The Lim going really aggressive here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He also has the Mihawk option.
Yep, Mihawk pretty good.
To be fair, this is probably better for
Yeah,
us than them searching and playing another body, right?
Double.
So,
yeah, he's gonna swung with that. Actually, it was relevant. So because otherwise he couldn't have
the restand.
Yeah, double restand.
You mean the one cost was, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was relevant in the end. No, Sanji. As from next turn, it will start playing, basically.
Oh, this feels tough, right?
Yeah, it's tough. He has the kit though, so he can stabilize.
Yeah, he needs to find some counter though, I think. And he needs this chopper to not die.
Yeah. What is he gonna do? +2.
2K, interesting. I think I would have thrown that Beckman here, most likely.
But Lim wants to start first, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay.
Man, this is...
Yeah, it's not looking great. What is that he just played?
It KOs a 5 cost if you have to stress the characters.
I should really read the cards.
Yeah,
of the deck.
it's a 7K. It's a 6 cost 7K that KOs a 5 drop.
Oh my god, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Is he dead? He can go.
I mean, it has to be Kid here, but without.
Yeah, even if you go Kid here, you're so behind. It's terrible.
And he cannot even leave event open because the smoker died, right? So.
Yeah.
Is he gonna go Beckman maybe? I don't know.
If you go Beckman here, you trade one, but you don't.
You leave the event open at least.
I think it's the only play here.
I think Beckman is better, maybe. Yeah.
No.
And then you kid after. Maybe it's your only call.
You have 6/6 ban Beckman.
And leave 2 for
and
event.
you kid next turn, even though he has 3 non-counters. That is quite bad.
Oh. This Lim went really, really hard. Holy shit.
Yes.
I think just the start of Nino was bad. I think that's why it looks.
Yeah, he didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And difference between going first and second is quite high for Lim.
For sure. I think it's top tier deck if it goes first, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what some of my friends are bringing the deck to London, and they told me if I win all the die rolls, I just stop.
Yeah, I agree.
Sounds a little bit like Purple Luffy sometimes with
Purple
winning
Luffy,
the dice
yeah.
roll.
Yeah. But then if you end up in TopCut and you don't have a die roll, you just die, I guess. I mean, it depends. It doesn't mean that if you go second, you lose, but...
Mm-hmm.
I guess if he can
The deck has-
survive here and get to a kit setup with a blocker.
Yeah, I think that's the only play, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I think it's very unlikely he's going to survive without using the blocker.
Even if you survive here, it's like still one of the worst situations possible. You can try to survive and then go for little, but yeah,
you know what Lim can do?
Duffy anyways.
You know what Lim can do here? You can attack with the one cost so that they don't get the free block and then play New Gate, because now you have a rested character to rest the chopper. So that's a nice play from the that's a nice like sequence you can do.
New gate broken confirmed.
Okay, we're not doing that, it looks like, or we don't know if they have the new gate, right?
No.
Wait, I can. Yeah, he has a new gate actually. He has two, and
he has
a Mihawk.
He has a Mihawk. I mean, this game is over for sure, right? If we just attack for 2, rested the blocker, and then invest all done on Duffy and double attack, it was guaranteed, right? Yeah, because it was... So you need 3 dawn for leader effect for new gate. Then you need 3 for restand, so you have 4 dawn left. So you could swing 10 twice with Duffy. I guess the first one would get the event, so it would be 7, 8, 8, 5. I mean, they're not surviving without a blocker, right? No way.
I mean, you can still...
You can still new gate now.
Yeah, you can still new gate everything on leader.
Still.
You just win.
Yeah.
It's like 12. He's not gonna counter that. And even if it does, then like you still have a blocker. You have 6 cards in and 2 lives. You never die.
Is 12 on leader better than 5 and 2 8s? Let's see. 12 is 8k counter.
But he can, because if it does the...
Not going for the new gate.
Oh, of course, if he goes new gate, he can't restand. What am I on about? Yeah. Of course. But it looks like he might survive here.
He can new gate now, 9 phase.
Oh, he's gonna... Yeah, of course.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, it worked with both new gate and restand, right? They basically...
Yeah, it would have been the same.
Yeah,
I think you just go for lead on here.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends. Nino is prepared to GG.
Yep.
I don't know what else you can do.
No way you attack the Sanji here, right?
I mean...
Wait.
Huh? What happens? And he still wins.
This I'm not sure.
Because he was thinking about destroying...
he could destroy some...
Classic Athens finals.
Yeah.
That's what I expect.
Lim-Bonney, let's see. Garrett seems like super strong into Lim.
It is.
Well, no, maybe not, because they restand everything.
They're already like rested, so you don't really care.
And they
you can block a bit of an aggro.
I was looking at the stats and it did look like it was Pony favored, I think, last time I checked.
No. I mean, Carrot is pretty good in this matchup.
Yeah.
I think.
Is it? Yeah. Because they restand everything. Like, they are never rested.
Like, what's this deck's answer to 8 cost kid?
The
I think it
double
has
swing.
One.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think. I think that's why Bonnie's favored because of Kid.
Well,
It's a deck that has a lot more survivability than Smoker. So yeah.
Bonnie has 52% win rate into Lim, so it's
Okay.
it's
So it's quite
it's
close.
very close.
Yeah, it's
Very close.
very close.
Yeah,
I
I would
guess.
say
Oh,
if
they are
Lim goes
playing Gamma
first, they're
Knife.
favored, right?
They are playing Gamma Knife, so I guess that's the
Oh, yeah.
option
So that-
into Kit.
That's the
That's
answer.
why.
Okay.
So yeah, quite some options, and like this board, that's already like quite annoying, like for Bonnie. Is there a Gamma Knife in hand? Not yet. We see 2 Sakazuki, which is Sakazuki's killing a 5 cost, I think.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
insane here. It's gonna pop the Cavendish.
Yes, and he has a Mihawk and the NL already, so
Yeah, he's going crazy.
Looking amazing here.
This Lim
Wait,
is...
can we go 6? We can play with the leader effect and play Sakazuki, right? We're on 9.
Yeah.
Damn.
And NL?
I think
just go
the good thing about Lim is that you will play your games at regionals in like 5 minutes and then go out.
Yeah. You can have a drink, have a smoke if you
Yes,
smoke.
chilling.
Yeah. Ask
It's quite
watch your friends play, you know?
Yeah. There it is. And now I see a bit of one-sided game for now.
Yeah, this
If you can
This
manage to stabilize with the shanks, maybe that's something.
There's no way, right?
Yeah,
One
it's
is on
too
the-
slow. Like next round will go.
You're also at 8 done, so
Yeah, it's terrible. He will
you
say
have to
it,
swing a 7
probably.
into a 6.
Yeah, that's not the best.
Ooh, it dies.
Dice because
Does
he
he have no
doesn't
2K?
care, or like
And another Sakazuki is coming.
Does Lim have no counter in hand, or did he choose to let it go?
Doesn't
I
have
think it should. He
no
chose
counter.
To.
Well,
no
he has a
counter.
little bit of counter, but only one case. But he has 2 NL, 2 Sakazuki,
Yeah.
and those have all
You don't
no.
want to discard twice, I guess.
Yeah, but that makes sense. I think if it was a 2K, you counter there probably.
Yeah. Holy
Yeah.
shit! Look at this.
There is a
Wow.
bit of pressure here.
This board is insane.
And we
And
find some.
looking at Bonnie's hands, not the best.
Nope.
Like I was saying before to
This
to
is the
Ruben,
hand that
like,
you want to see against the Shanks.
yes. Sometimes with Bonnie you just lose with like 7 cards in hand because you are full of bricks.
Yep.
Yeah. I think Bonnie and Shanks have the same effect sometimes. The both decks, I mean. They both like really
the structure is quite similar. It's like tempo deck with some defensive leader effect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes you just kill them with 5 cards in hand and they have like no counter.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
And now we also see he has the
7
Mihawk.
lead. Oh,
basically
not looking great. You discard twice +2, he's gonna 7 again, and then he wins.
Oh, we're actually dead here.
Yeah, he's dead. I mean, do you really care? Like, you can just go like 9, 11, or you just go 7 to see what he does, and then play based on that. He's gonna go 7. I don't know why he's going.
And now we can restand.
First with the leader.
We can restand with Mihawk and swing big.
I want to do like 10,
he can actually
10.
just swing big with the... Yeah, it's gonna swing.
Yeah, he can do. He's dead.
This game.
He had the Mihawk.
He had the
Mihawk too. Yeah,
GG's.
insane game.
Holy shit.
GG's.
So, actually funny. So...
What's up, up, guys, and welcome to the TCG Live website, where we are hosting every Monday and Tuesday, 8 p.m. a Win a Box event. If you want to join, just click on Live Events, and here you can see all the details and box events that we are hosting. Just click on Buy Tickets. Here you can see the details. Get a ticket and check out, and you are good to go. Once you have your ticket, just join the Discord and submit your deck list before 6 p.m. on the day that you are playing to me. Starting at 8 p.m. we will start the tournament, and you will find your opponent in #pairings. The player on top of the bracket will have to share a code and share his screen at the table that will be mentioned. Afterwards, the winner will be determined and will set the result in #reports results.